this isn't going to be a gorgeous recipe, but it's going to be an interesting recipe and it's going to be an authentic recipe. And I thought, you know, with everything so new today, let's do something that's really old, but that tastes good. Today we're going to Vilna, Lithuania, and we're going to make a Passover cheesecake from the Vilna Vegetarian Cookbook by Fania Lewando that came out last year. It's a beautifully presented cookbook, and she did many of the things that I like to do. She liked people, she liked presenting new dishes. She also cooked dishes, kosher dishes, for the MS Battery that left for Gdansk, which was close to Vilna, to New York and back from 1936 to 1939. Her legacy is this book. So let's get started. You're going to take 4 or 5 matzah, I'll take 4, and you're going to soak it for about 5 minutes in cold water, okay? You want to line your pan with melted butter or spray, which I have to confess I use a lot because it's much easier. And then take a little bit of matzah meal and just coat the pan, okay? Then very carefully, and don't worry if it falls apart, it's not a big deal. You line the pan with the matzah, but make sure that it's covered. If you have to patch it up, then you have to patch it up. No big deal. Okay, so then what we want to do is separate the eggs. 1/4 of a cup of butter, and then 3 whole eggs. We're going to put some sugar in, sour cream, ricotta. This was not in the recipe, but I'm going to add a dash of salt. A teaspoon of cinnamon, something that was used during the war and before the war. You could put either cherries in it or blueberries, just to have some fruit. You can always tell when it's done because you can put this upside down. So now what I'm doing is I'm just folding the whites into the yolks. I'm going to put this in. What I'm going to do is just cut and paste my matzah on top. And then what I do is I'll take a little bit more butter on top. We've had this in the oven for about an hour. I've sprinkled some strawberries and more blueberries on for color. And let's take a bite. Okay, it's filled with blueberries. Delicious. It doesn't even taste like a Passover cake. Have a wonderful Passover.